Good day, residents of Saba. This is Island Governor Jonathan Johnson with a COVID-19 update. While the rest of the world struggles to manage the COVID-19 virus, the community of Saba has stepped up, gotten vaccinated, and adhered to the safety measures. So let's hear it for Saba's successes. We are all in this together, and there is no way we could have accomplished all that we did without everybody doing their part. As a community, we should be proud of this accomplishment. After 14 months of uncertainty and being extremely cautious, we moved to reopen our borders in May, welcoming everyone back to the unspoiled Queen, allowing us the freedom to travel and reconnect with the world beyond these 5 square miles. The outbreak management team planned the transition from closed to open with processes in place, including continued quarantine requirements, testing before and after travel, and in some instances, special measures to be followed once back on the island. We can be proud that a few positive cases that we've had since then prove that the plan worked, as so far we have not had any community spread of COVID-19. The reopening hasn't always been easy. For example, we've had to learn a new way to travel, keep track of changing requirements and restrictions, and follow safety requirements like mask wearing and social distancing when off island. The benefits of reopening are real, and soon we will be ready to take an extra step in our road to mitigation. Like the reopening in May, the road to mitigation is being done cautiously, deliberately, and strategically with systems and processes to quickly identify cases and prevent wide community transmission of COVID-19. Mitigation will get us back closer to normal.
Hello all, Dr. Kuhn here. Greetings from Washington State. Although I'm no longer physically on the island, I have continued working closely with the OMT and keeping an overview of the COVID-19 situation around the world and also around Saba. Dr. Willemijn will take over my role as public health doctor in the period to come.
So I am here to explain a bit more about what does moving to mitigation mean. It basically means a switch from having measures that completely keep the virus out to measures that keep the virus under control. So does this mean COVID is over? In a word, no. Unfortunately, there will be no over for COVID. On Saba and around the world, it will follow a natural movement from pandemic to endemic. And what that means is that the virus will be forever part of our lives. For example, this evolution from pandemic to endemic is similar to how the Spanish flu of 1918 has become one of today's common seasonal flu viruses. In mitigation, Saba will loosen some of the restrictions, and the island can therefore expect that there will be a low level of virus circulation. Saba will still have procedures and measures in place to prevent large outbreaks that could overwhelm the healthcare system.
On Saba, with our high vaccination coverage, the disease burden for vaccinated people and young children is expected to stay relatively low and comparable to other respiratory infections. For unvaccinated people, they are still, however, at higher risk for severe disease, and we strongly urge them to still get vaccinated.
Hi there, Janice Flynn here from the Public Health Department. So Dr. Kuhn has explained what mitigation is, and I know that you've probably heard a lot about it, and it may seem confusing or uncomfortable, and maybe even a bit scary, and that's totally understandable. Over the coming weeks, we will continue to explain what this next phase means, give more detail of what to expect in the mitigation phase, and of course answer all of your questions on why Saba is ready to take this step and what you can do to prepare yourself. In the meantime, some recommended personal level actions that you can take include getting vaccinated. There is still time and vaccines are available. Call the vaccine hotline for more information on 416-5373. If you are eligible, get the booster vaccine. Persons who are eligible include all of those over the age of 60 years, persons living in residential institutions who are over 18 years, and healthcare workers. I would also ask that you please travel safely. When you are off island, adhere to mask wearing and physical distancing measures. Know the risk categorisation and travel requirements before you go. Self-tests are available for free at Saba Wellness Pharmacy. The Public Health Department can advise on who should use these. Stay informed using trusted, reliable, scientific resources. And lastly, if you're experiencing flu-like symptoms, please call Saba Cares on 416 3288.